We now return to Let's Play SimCity 3000. Just picking up where we left off. Budget's doing really well. Crime is being taken care of. Schools and hospitals are doing okay. College is doing good. Doing well. Garbage was the big thing that I had a problem with. And we want to work on the power plants. Insurance office, what's this? The athletics club. Okay, so we're starting to get some really nice stuff. At least in terms of buildings. I think now we are in a position where we can begin looking towards power conservation. Do we need that right now? We can begin looking towards getting more of these ordinances that will help us hopefully get clean industry, high-tech industry. And I think a good thing to start there would be the jobs fair. Yeah, why don't we do that? Takes out a large chunk of what we were earning. I mean, legalized gambling is making quite a bit for us. Okay. What clouds? Lunar eclipse. Obscured by clouds, but I don't see that. Yeah, our college demand is going down by a lot. I don't really like that. What was this telling me? It's time to lower industrial taxes. Well, he says they're average, and I am inclined to agree. We don't really want to mess with that until I have that power plant. Okay, low air pollution, I like that. Let's talk to you. Sims could be smarter. So, building more libraries, etc. Okay, I'm gonna put another one in, another library. We'll put it by the city hall, I guess. And then fill in the rest of these with parks and the like. I'm still really surprised that I have not seen any rail. Like, there are no trains going around. And how's our outflow of citizens? Or inflow. Actually, let's look at the traffic again. Having these roads hasn't really done anything. I could make another industrial connection, but are they asking for that? Power conservation, paperwork. Are we having big fluctuations in unemployment again? Sort of. It's at 8% right now, so I probably could, well, there's not demand anymore, but I could have added some more industry. I want to add another recycling center. And I know that keeps putting us back a large chunk of money every time, but we're making 6,000 now. Which I like a lot. Let's go ahead and boost our education all the way up. And let's check out that recycling. That hardly did anything. We're gonna have to put in an incinerator eventually. Yes, indeed. How big are those anyway? Okay, we could put an incinerator there, or we could turn it into power. Okay, so that will fit nicely there. We could put a couple dirty incinerators on the way out of town. Yeah, city's not quite on center, but that's okay. Oh, wow. How old are these pumps, anyway? This one's about 60 years old, so its capacity is going down. Makes sense. So it's time to add another one. Which is no big deal. Now, do I have trees over here? Looks like we're having a little bit of a graphics glitch here. Okay. Everything's doing fine. Actually, we are having a little bit of a dip in population. Report cards are decent. I guess we still don't have enough of everything this guy wants us to have, which would include museums and the like. But now we've got nice little sections over here for things like that. Okay. Why don't we bring education down just a little bit? Let's bring it back down to here. I want to look at land value again. Okay, wow. Wow, that actually does a lot. Just that ballpark there. So maybe I should put a zoo in the middle, rather than trying to wait for some other reward. We haven't gotten any new ones. Okay, well, we must not be doing too bad. Again, with commercial fluctuations, now that's something I want to control if I can, but I think it's closely tied to our residential. Okay, I think one more year and then I will finally get rid of these and give us a proper power source. How's our garbage? 52, it's actually going down? That's good, I guess. Where do I want to put that? Maybe I'd put the plant out here? On this end of town? That might be good. I think I'll do that. I'll put our fusion plant out there. Okay, I think we've got enough now. So, let's take this fusion plant. Oh man, this is gonna be great. Just plunk that down there. Then we can get rid of these. Okay. Okay, there. It just needed about a month. But yeah, look at that. We're only using about a fifth. So, why don't we just go ahead and make an early connection? Now these don't have... Okay, it's got low. Only lasts 68 years? That's not very good. Is that getting watered? I mean, it doesn't really matter, but, you know, just for the sake of completeness. Ah. Power deal with Harrison. They want 42... Oh, are you kidding me? Come on. I mean, really. Okay. So we're still doing really well there. Shoot. You know, I wasn't thinking when I put that there, because now I can't make a direct rail connection to it. Did you come back with something reasonable? No. No, you didn't. Oh, I was so looking forward to making that work. Okay, well, rather than see that a dozen times, I'm just gonna take the loss on it and delete it. And instead, we'll make a connection. 2. Let's go ahead and plant, well, behind there we'll make some stuff. I could make a rail connection there, but that would pretty much make these worthless. I mean, they would only be good for making small, well... Might be okay, though. I mean, I really don't know how much this is doing for us. Rail usage is heavy. Yeah. Oh wow, now we're making 7,000. We're doing really well. Let's... As soon as the game catches up, we'll put a zoo in the middle of town. There we go. And I want to wait a few years and we'll see what it does to the land value. I think we can probably also get started on revamping our transport system. Start putting in subways and bus stops. Get that all sorted. Recycling is inching a little bit up again. High time for high-tech jobs. Well, yeah, I'm trying that. Bring high-tech, non-polluting industries. Okay, so what do you want me to do about it, though? So, the underemployment of Sims. So... mean, I really don't know what they want me to do about that other than do another electronics tax incentive. Man, we are going to lose a lot of our revenue this way. But I'm trying. I'm trying to get good industry in here. Okay, let's have a rethink. I'd really hate to get rid of this because it's a low polluting building. I'm not really looking forward to getting rid of, but if I want to put a rail connection to our neighbors there, it's probably the best way to do it. Especially when we are needing a little bit of industrial. But that's progress, I guess. Oh yeah, there it is. Yeah, this is going to be a little screwy. But we'll see how it works. Maybe I can get rid of that and put another recycling center there. I won't worry about it. Because what? There. That is what I wanted. Because I think it is time to add a little bit more stuff here. Let's go ahead and add this extension. I'm also going to put these fire stations in place. Well, we don't really need them, but I don't know, maybe that has something to do with land value. Sims knowing that their property is not going to burn down. That's probably not going to be enough to get out here. So, just add that. Actually, that is a waste. I really should have put that closer to the middle, maybe. That way I don't have to actually, let's do that. Waste of money, oh well. Okay, and we just fed a demand that went away. Excellent. Alright. Oh yes, I was going to look at land value now. That is there, and that didn't seem to do anything. Apparently ballparks are better. So maybe I'll throw in a few more. Or at least one more. Or something, I don't know. But man, this is really good. It's just unfortunate that none of this is actually buildings. I mean, there's a little bit of that catching it, but most of it is just public buildings getting all that high value. Throw in some of that. Again, there's no reason to do that because the demand does not exist. But now this is the center, right? Yeah. Got a little more residential we can throw in. I think if I save this spot for a police station, we should be good. Alright. Let's bring that back. There we go. Now that should probably require a rebalancing of something. Maybe not. Okay, now that entire area is out of police protection. So crime is going to be kind of bad there. Oh, and we didn't give them any water. Let's see, where is that going to? And this is probably going to, what am I doing? Put it in the default view? It's probably going to require a few more pumping stations on this side now. Oh, what? Oh man, some of these can't pump for crap. Takes top honors at the SMART convention. Hooray! Speaking of SMART convention, oh wow, we really spent a lot of money there. Alright. But what I was gonna do was put in a new museum. Provided the budget can handle it, which it can. Wow, okay. So again, with commercial and everything demand. Take a look at traffic. Okay, we're seeing a little bit of road traffic. Still heavy rail. This is apparently not working because there's no connection to it. Light usage. Man, that is crazy though. So maybe if I'd actually have to make some stupid connection to get it to work. Now, even the land value out here is coming up. Okay, what are people complaining about now? Let's see. All the usual stuff. Yep. And a lot of industry just left town. Oof. Oh, wow. Okay. Let's do something about that before the year is out. Guess we can throw in some ooh. Got some more retail exchanges going on. Actually, let's put some of that out here. Okay, let's put out a park. Let's put out a big park. Right there. Okay. Get some of that, and let's put some little parks around the big park, just for the heck of it, and we'll put a fountain. Well, no. Let's save these two spots for transport. Although, really, we don't. No, let's put a fountain there. We'll save that spot for transport. And let's add another extension of industrial. I'll save a spot for a fire station. You know what? Really, I mean, commercial... Okay, that's not going to be too much. Let's lower that to 4. Try and bring them into the city. What is this? Interesting, interesting. Well, that's pretty cool. We're still not at the biggest buildings we can get. Man, I really wish I put this park somewhere better. In fact, if I was smart about it, I would use that to advantage out here. Now let's see, we've got pretty bad crime out here. Highly educated Sims for high-tech jobs. Yes, I know. I'm aware. I'm trying to bring them. I really don't know what else I can do to force that to come in. I thought that the high-tech jobs would come when our Sims were smart. Public access cable, that wouldn't help bring the jobs. That would just make people smarter. Well, maybe that's something I should look up. How to bring in the better industry. Is that raising taxes? Raising taxes makes all the polluters go away and all the high-tech come in or something like that? I don't know. So, yep, things are going pretty well. I'm actually really surprised with how the city layout has done. Still not quite used to the flow of traffic and just in general the layout, trying to get everyone to everywhere. I mean, the overloading of the rails is really kind of a surprise to me. You would think that it wouldn't be that convenient, that they'd all abandon the roads to go on the rail, but whatever. Anyway, very close to the year 2100. Almost 60,000 Sims in town. So, it's going okay. But I'm going to stop for now, so I will see you next time.